Hello and welcome to Wheel Thing TV. I'm Dave Knoll. In this week's episode we're checking out the 2016 Toyota RAV4. This is the top-of-the-line cruiser 4x4. Toyota's 2016 RAV4. It's been updated on the outside, most noticeably at the front end, where it really does seem now to tie in with the Corolla family. Very much a strong family resemblance there. Of note is this rather pronounced, almost Ben Affleck looking chin, the way that it actually pops out a little bit further than one would have expected from this particular kind of car. Not that it doesn't look bad, it actually gives it quite an assertive looking stance. RAV4 is, well, effectively catching up with modern times by having, yep, you guessed it, the electric tailgate. Opens up into a considerably sized boot, plenty of room, and it doesn't look too bad at all. But if we have a look underneath here, we get a space saver spare. That's a bit sad, Toyota. The RAV4 is a nominal off-roader, but it also has this rather interesting little display screen as part of its menu setup. Effectively, it's a G-force meter, and also it will show when the car's underway exactly where the force is going. So if we have a look just here at the top, they will light up blue under normal driving circumstances, being a front-wheel drive car. But if you really give it a fang, they'll also light up blue, but not all the way. So one would presume that it would depend on the amount of traction required if it's been taken off-road. Other extra information, as you can see, we flick on through, sway warning, so if you've got a little bit of a break in between driving, or you need to sort of settle down and have a coffee, this will tell you exactly what you need to do. Then we go through our normal sort of information about kilometres per litre and all those sorts of things as well, and whether you're a good green driver or not. Then of course compass and music, and yes, it does come with a digital radio. I do wish some of the other Japanese brands would do the same. It would be very, very handy, I can assure you. And then flicking across to our headlight setup as well. I do have to say, compared to some of the other Toyotas tested of recent times, it just looks on the dash a little bit old and tired. I mean, everything works as you'd expect. There's typical good ergonomics, but just the look and feel of these buttons and tabs just don't seem to be in tune, no pun intended, while we're looking at the radio, with the rest of the Toyota family. Digital tuner, AM, FM, and of course all the other little bits and pieces that we expect to see nowadays. I will say though that being a JBL unit, it has got some sensational sound, some beautiful clarity, and when you wind it up, a fantastic amount of bass. You've also got the usual niceties on board. We've got blind spot monitoring, which lights up in the wing mirrors to tell you if there's a car or a truck or anything where it's a little bit hard to see. You've got forward collision alarm, parking sensors, all those sorts of things. Of course, the reverse camera is standard. And a little nicety for Australia, heated seats. Would still be nice to see a lot of manufacturers jump on board for the Australian summer and put cooling in as well. Priced as a drive-away price, that is, at just under $50,000. It's a lot of money for a 2.5 litre four-cylinder petrol engine. 132 kilowatts at 6,000 RPM, 233 newton meters of torque at 4,000 RPM, and a slightly sluggish, shall we say, constant variable transmission. It's a lot of money, and I just personally don't think I could justify the cost. It's up to you. Take it for a test drive. Toyota.com.au. For Wheel Thing TV, I'm Dave Knoll.